Hello Taurus, welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well as we are embarking on the new moon in Cancer tomorrow as I'm doing this reading, July 17th. Check out the video I did for the new moon in Cancer. It's titled, I think, Huge Fated Events, to get an overall understanding of the energy that we are working with right now. Great changes, things are changing. The nodes of the moon, north and south node of the moon, are changing signs. They do change signs every 18 months, which change our direction forward and our reflection backward. So they're moving from Scorpio and Taurus to Aries and Libra tomorrow. So let's see what you're working with. We're going to get a moon card first for you, Taurus. This is a message for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Taurus. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest. These are general messages. If you would like a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can book that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. And all the information is in the description box below the video. Check other signs if it's not resonating with you. Check with your moon sign, your rising sign, or any of the other zodiac that may be standing out to you at this point. All right, Taurus, so we're going to get started with your reading. Be bold and make the first move. You are very close to achieving your goal. Very interesting. So let's see where this is taking us. I'm feeling as though, and we're all going through a great, grand growth spurt in consciousness, in understanding, and not really looking to outside sources and forces for our direction anymore. There's a lot of internal guidance that is turned on here. Let's keep going for Taurus. Denial wanted to come out. We're going to shuffle the cards though, so let's see. Yes, a lot of twists and turns and things becoming more obvious. We're becoming more aware of our own patterns, coping mechanisms, and our perspectives on things, and how we need to really shift and let go of a lot of stuff for our own happiness in life, our own internal peace. We have loneliness. Again, it keeps coming out. So whenever you're feeling an overwhelming sense of isolation or loneliness, that is a good indicator to take a deeper dive within, so that you can truly get in connection with not only your true essence and your true soul's sense of self, but the connection to the all, to the divine, to God, to source energy, to nature and the cosmos itself. We only start to, we're not in a vacuum. All right. And we have patience below that. I think we're reading into what is coming online for you, what is coming alive and awake and aware. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And that's a big one for Taurus, because Taurus, you're like that bull, that stubborn bull, and it's constantly wanting to like do instead of being very present, being, right? And so that you can stop the incessant chatter of the mind and really tune into your soul's essence. Okay, happiness. Bottom of the deck, we have acceptance. Overall message here. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. That's beautiful, Taurus. Learning that I cannot control everything, and that coming to acceptance is definitely the first stage of awareness and true alchemy. Truly. If we're taking action, there's three modalities that I feel, and I'm not the only one here, that really truly work with the co-creations of the universe. And one of them is acceptance. Say you're driving in a really terrible storm and you get a flat tire. You've got to change that tire. That's the acceptance. Instead of griping and complaining and moaning about it, or just sitting there waiting for someone to come save you. And let's just think back before cell phones. You have got to change that tire. Acceptance will lead you into successfully changing that tire without any interruptions or problems. Now, if you're fighting it and you're cussing at it and you're angry at it, you could break a lug nut, or other things might not work so well for you. So acceptance is definitely the first step there. But then the next step in co-creation, successful co-creation, is joy. Doing what you have joy and happiness from. Right? And then the third modality is enthusiasm. When you're extremely enthusiastic, you can't wait to actually do what you're doing. So I feel like patience is really that card that's telling you this is a big life lesson of yours, because you have this incessant mind chatter that's always do. You got to do this, you got to do that. That's leaving you very depleted. And I think that the divine is finally getting through to you as to, be when you can be. So stop the incessant stream of thought, which will always be. We're living in this stream of energy all the time, but we can stop the stream of thought by just being very present and aware. All right. Let's dive into loneliness a little bit more for Taurus. I feel like be bold and make the first move really is making effort to just being. So that stream of, that river, that current, that is doing. We get caught up in that and we're always doing. We're depleting ourselves. You might reach points of satisfaction, but that's, you don't even have time to enjoy it because you're still flowing in that stream. And being is that presence, stopping the incessant stream of thought from time to time so that you can get those intuitive hits, so that you can feel the deeper connection, the higher connection to source energy. It's up to you. Be bold and make the first move to being instead of doing. You're very close to achieving this goal, Taurus. Let's get into loneliness. Why is loneliness? Ooh, we have the Tower. And as I'm just saying, we're getting some solar activity going on as I'm doing this reading, Taurus. The Magician. Some sudden realization. Something suddenly is cracking open, breaking down some old structure, old construct. So it could be just in the mind. This could actually be happening in the physical reality as well. Trying to break you free from this, this need to, I'm feeling like this reaching and grasping for everything and everyone outside of yourself, to help you feel better, or help you clear the incessant stream of whatever's bringing up anxiety and restlessness within you. But this is Uranus and the Sun working together right now as I'm doing this reading. This is sudden breakthroughs, sudden realizations, breaking down the old foundation of something that once was in control. Wow. Okay. I know that I'm never alone. You are never alone. And it is important to get in touch with the deeper sense of self. There you go. Awakening. It's important to get in touch with the deeper sense of self, the source energy that flows through you, the soul's essence, the true essence of yourself, the parts of you who are witnessing the other parts of you doing, the part of you that is witnessing the incessant thought streams that don't leave you alone, the parts inside of you that's witnessing the anxiety and the restlessness. Who is witnessing that? Who is witnessing that? That is who you're getting in touch with. The deeper sense of yourself, where nothing is ever wrong. And everything is okay no matter what situation that you are in. You're starting to see the different aspects of yourself. This is the essence of you that leaves the body when you die. This is the part of you that you are awakening to. Taurus. Fell underneath patience. I understand that everything happens in divine order. I was just talking in Virgo's reading about, we have these inception points in our life, and, they follow different cycles. Saturn returns, Chiron returns, Pluto. These inception points are points in our life, and they start when we're young, where it is like a tower, but it's not it breaks us down into something. It opens up a very deep and dark pain point, and it changes the way we perceive life. It changes the lens. It changes the thoughts. And it turns on a lot of protective mechanisms. It creates more of the ego protector. And now we're coming around the cycle into realizing these inception points and how they have been operating within our thoughts, in our pain body, in our lives. It's an awakening. You're having an awakening, as we all are. Awakening to higher consciousness and awareness. And it requires us to be very still and present to deeply get into that true connection of love, happiness, joy, compassion. The devil in reverse, fell in reverse under happiness. Beautiful. Breaking yourself free from those patterns. What once had you chained and handcuffed to. Following and listening to those dark thoughts that, you have to do, you have to be, all of those things. Starting to have acceptance. And once we reach acceptance, we can begin to really co-create with, as I was saying, those three divine modalities of co-creation. Acceptance, joy and happiness, and enthusiasm. One of the three or all of the three, depending. But I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So you're really getting it that I cannot change things, and I have got to come to acceptance and let it go. Let it go. Okay. And that's very liberating and freeing, because you're no longer carrying that burden with you. These could be linked to fears, deep-seated fears. We're really getting a good look at our deep-seated fears and triggers, big pain points in our lives, and how they've really taken over. Okay. Something else has to do with your finances, Taurus, or your sense of safety and stability here. That's really, truly getting cracked open. Financial and material changes, fulfillment of wishes. So you're starting to recognize also that everything does happen in divine order. And what the less I try to make things happen in control, the more I open up space and room for things to fall into place, to guide me, lead me, that I will always be okay. This again is getting in touch with the depths of yourself that always knows that it will be okay, as long as you don't fall into the traps of the devil energy, which is just your own thoughts, your own beliefs from a long time ago that are linked to lack. They are linked to safety and security of an old mindset. Knowing that the universe always has your back. And trusting that. Trusting that. You may also be moving home, moving job, something that is actually good for you. You're getting yourself out of a situation that is no longer serving its point for you. You may have already learned the lesson or the realization. It's time for me to go, is what I'm hearing for some of you. Hope, judgment, yeah, really getting in touch with the inner light. And I'm, the word says hope. I'm hearing trust in this light, this guiding light, this light that is guiding you. And being very patient with that, meaning you're not trying to control anymore. Something else is guiding me, and I'm going to listen now. Beautiful. Getting yourself out of the Maya, the illusion, the third dimensional trap, which is also linked to the devil energy, where we all have been pulled down into. And it's fine, get pulled down into, and you suck back up. Don't look at the version of you that got pulled down into you as weak or, just know that, okay, I accept that happened, and here I am again. I've, learn from it. Make that your wisdom. Make that your grace. That is your grace. Foundations and achievement. Yeah, it has... Okay. So this devil energy that really had you trapped, it was in the mind as to what I need to achieve and how I'm supposed to get this solid foundation for myself. Taurus, you're all about your safety and security here on the earthly plane. But the way that you had been programmed, the way your mind was and your fears were guiding you, had you trapped in a very old pattern, in an old cycle that you are breaking free from. And you're opening up the crown chakra. Is I am aware. We have wisdom below that. I see, third eye. Crown is I understand. I understand now. And there's wisdom there. Woo, I got the chills there. All right, we'll do one more spread for you. Oh, we're going to use the cosmic. Oh, no, okay. You're very close to achieving this freedom. I'm hearing the goal is freedom. Freedom from the Maya. Freedom from the illusion. Freedom from what the mind had you trapped in. And understanding the thoughts are going to come and go. Let them go. Be still. Be at peace. What else for Taurus? Four of inspiration, Queen of materials, 10 of emotion. So going back to some completion of something, and it could have to do with foundation, home, family, friends. Queen of materials and 10 of emotions. Feeling a lot more confident in yourself now. And confident that wherever I go, whatever I do, as long as I'm following my joy, my happiness, and my bliss, I'm going to actually get there. You're reflecting even on times that you've done that before, where I don't really have to do a whole lot. I will be guided to the next step once I'm still and listen to the inner consciousness that is linked to all. And I'm looking at, there's a deer in my yard right now looking in at me. So the deer is of being patient and gentle and kind with yourself. And he's eating the berries off of my bush, but that's okay. The poor deer around here, they don't have a whole lot of places to go anymore. So they've already eaten all my hostas. I'm like, just eat it. I wouldn't want to be a deer on this planet right now, especially where I live. Oh, but she's looking in. She's trying to be calm and patient as she's eating, but she's constantly looking over her shoulder like, that fight or flight. She might be listening. Now she's eating again. I was going to say, she might be listening to me. Let's keep going. for Taurus. Oh, 5 of emotions. Okay. It's been a slow but steady process of moving out of something that has been very cold and isolating, and again, dealing with the emotions that come with that. This is lack mentality. This is, you know, never having exactly, realizing I'm always given what I'm needed. And if that's the case, then it's important for me to get deeper in touch with myself so that I have what I need. Now, when I connect to my higher sense source, also understanding that life has its cycles and seasons and reasons, I can co-create with spirit to get to where I'm at. But I need to just be happy and you know, out of this cold, icy, isolating energy. And even no longer being kind of jaded by the slowness of it all, because, you know, we have to allow for the healing. The Tower, the Lovers, the Star, and 6 of emotions. Not doing reversals this week. Wow, Virgo. It's taken a lot for you to get, it's taking a lot for you to get to a place of true happiness, no matter what is going on around you. But there's definitely, we've got the Tower twice. So this is with happiness also. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Sudden realizations, shocking realizations. I'm okay. And as long as I get into my happy, and as long as I find that unity within myself, then I can really have unity with source energy, with God, with spirit, with life, with others. Masculine and feminine energies combined, balanced, centered. There's a lot of healing going on right now. I feel like a lot of us, our masculine, distorted masculine energy, the energy that gets sucked in that stream of doing, is finally taking a back seat and really going through a deep purge, regeneration, and healing process right now, allowing us to have that more childlike wonder and play with life, trusting in divine order, divine timing, and that as long as I'm happy and I'm trusting, things are going to work out. Things are going to work out. There's a reconciliation between the parts within you, because you have this awareness. You have awareness that another part of you takes over from time to time and really takes you into this this trap, the devil energy. 4 of Voices. You may be called to take some time out and really rest, rejuvenate your energy, replenish yourself, replenish your energy. Let's get you some advice, Taurus. And if you're liking this video, Taurus, please don't forget to click that like button, the thumbs up button below this video. Really, truly helps with the growth of the channel and getting the messages circulated for more people to hear. I appreciate all of you who do take the time to do that. Feel free to comment. I love reading all of your comments. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And again, if you're looking for a personal reading, if you're interested in the personal reading with me, I am open again for one-on-one readings. You can book those through my website, BeTheChange333.com. That information is also in the description box below. Check out the video on the new moon in Cancer. You're going to have a lot more understanding as to all these deep, fated events that are coming up for us all. And it'll give you a little bit more of a well-rounded overview of the energy that we're currently experiencing. So advice for Taurus. Okay. Ooh, we got double mission here. Light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. And that's really what we're getting cracked open. Tower, you got to be you. And you got to be the happy version of you and not the version of you that got swept away in some of those inception points of life. Now we have 2 deer. Maybe that is a message for all of us here, to be more patient, more nurturing, more kind to ourselves and others. Lightworker starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create, or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually. That's the individual mission. And also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way. That is the collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for lightworker starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry such soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as the spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or a decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up, then you lose yourself in the doing. You'll light up the world without even trying. So there you have it, Taurus. Stop doing because you're listening to the shoulds in the mind, and listen to the energy that's within, that is lighting you up, your passions, your joys, your happiness. So that is what I have for you this week, Taurus. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.